Hey everyone, how are you doing tonight? I'm just going to start this like I would start my classes or something. So this is the game that I'm sucked into tonight. It's called Red Planet Farming. And if you saw, what was the name of that movie? The Martian. You're kind of familiar with it. You have been hired to go to Mars and you're in charge of the crops, right? So you're the crop or the agricultural engineer on Mars. And every year you try and produce enough crops for your population and try and have a little extra so the population grows. So, if you like farming type games and science fiction, this one is a really good choice. I started playing it this evening a little earlier. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. At the end of every year, which is a term, little random events pop up. Sometimes it's like this Martian Times Ask Anita. So this person is applying for a construction job and is just asking advice, right? But there are all little things like that. So the basic idea is that you choose some crops, and you can see up here in the upper right-hand corner, it sort of tells you like how many are expected to grow based on what you have planted, and you have to have enough for your population. And right now it looks like our population is 61, so our crop production should at least match that. So let's see what we can plant that would be good. Arugula is out of stock. Arugula is good because it grows back every single year. Let's plant some maize. Maize is good. It doesn't need too much. That's not incredibly happy there. Let's see why not. You can see that, it needs radiation protection. All right. So we'll put a little radiation protection. Oh no, we can't put radiation protection over it. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll just have to hope that that corn does well enough up there. Let's plant some spinach maybe down here. And then I bet we can put this little dome on there. Oh, it's already present. Well, there you go. So now it looks like our estimated food production is 64. I think I want to build another one of these buildings. We can make this mealworm building. Gives people mealworms. Oh, we don't have enough power. So when I first started playing, I didn't realize that you could add these buildings, and so I don't think I built enough of them early on, which is unfortunate. That's all right. Here we've got a mansion. Well, that's fancy. Some of the residents are getting fancy. Is there anything else? Let's throw down some garlic. Garlic is an easy crop to grow. It doesn't need any protections or anything. Look, you just throw it down on some empty ground and it's super happy. It doesn't feed a lot of people though. This looks like it has a heater, so we can see if there's anything that might need a heater. That needs cold snap protection. Let's plant some edamame there. All right. So that puts our food production hopefully up at 73. So when you think you have enough food growing or you've done everything that you can, hit play. And then the year progresses. You can look down at the bottom. It sort of gives you the weather for the year. So there's going to be solar flares. That's unfortunate. You can see the sun just hitting the surface of Mars. A couple solar flares. Sometimes I've gotten cold snaps or dust storms. And then here's your little dashboard screen that shows up at the end of every year. There's food by crop. So this is how much food you got: potatoes, maize, arugula, garlic, iceberg lettuce, edamame and mealworms. So how much you produced and how much you earned. It's like garlic and arugula are my big earners, but I do have quite a few arugula fields just because they come back year after year and you just put them down and then you don't have to do anything. So I lost 2 crops to radiation damage, probably that maize that I didn't have protected, unfortunately. I produced 62 quantities, I guess, of food, enough to feed 62 people, and earned 62 coins so that I can use to spend those later. So I am on, this was year 13 at Gale Crater Mars. I know that earlier in the game it said the crew was out looking for, I think, the Curiosity rover, the remains of it. And so it just keeps going. It's kind of a fun game. I've been playing it for, I don't know, half hour or so tonight, so I'm about to start my 14th year. And again, it is called Red Planet Farming, and it's free, but it's Red Planet Farming, about setting up a farm on Mars. I don't know if you like science fiction farming games, if you like that movie The Martian, maybe check it out. Have a good evening. Talk to you later.